You ready?
Oh, yeah.
It will kill.
The ultimate Forged in Fire matchup.
You are the Forged in Fire champion.
2 champion blades in a deadly weapon showdown.
It will kill.
2 blades, 1 champion. You decide the winner. Forged in Fire, War of Weapons.
The Vajra-Mushti. My name's Kyle Ferrace. I'm 34 years old. I met my wife about 1.5 years ago, and she introduced me to bladesmithing. We actually forged our own wedding rings.
Originating in India, the Vajra-Mushti is an edged knuckle duster. The unique design features sharpened blades on every side of the handle, making it a specialty weapon only wielded by well-trained Indian warriors. The sharp edges on all sides provided the user with a wide range of lethal attacks, from deadly stabs and slashes to devastating punches. A traditional Indian martial art where the weapon is tied to the fists of wrestlers has lineage dating back to the Middle Ages and is still practiced today by professional wrestlers in India using non-lethal knuckle dusters.
The Tabar-Shishpar.
My name is Mark Steelknapp. With my middle name, Steel, to me it means I'm a steel knife maker. So I couldn't help but be that. And as far as my last name goes, I'm pretty good at napping too.
The Tabar-Shishpar is an extremely rare weapon that was used by mounted warriors in India, Pakistan, and Afghanistan during the 16 and 1700s. The combination of 2 deadly weapons, the Tabar's axe was sharp and lethal, while the Shishpar's mace was just as dangerous, using blunt force to take down opponents. The mace could also contain up to 8 flanges that were able to penetrate shields and bash through armor, making this brutal weapon a force to be reckoned with.
We're going to make the Vajra-Mushti. I've never made a Vajra-Mushti or anything close to it. So I decided to use 1084 carbon steel because it's something I'm more familiar with. I think the most difficult part of the challenge will be making the handle, something that I'm definitely going to have to pay a lot of attention to.
The 2 smaller blades are basically the same. One's a little longer than the other, and then the other blade's just a big rectangle.
5 hours into it, I feel pretty good.
One more soak in the forge, and then I'll quench them.
I got all the forging out of the way, so I'm feeling good. For the handle, I'm gonna go with copper. It's moving a lot better than I thought it was going to. I want to pay really close attention to detail. I want to make a $10,000 knife. Today I'm able to remove 3 pounds off a 5-pound chunk of copper, and now I've got a nice workable piece. Tomorrow I'd like to get the handle all finished up and the blades fitted on. That's basically it. Started the day out fitting all the blades, gluing everything up. This thing's sweet. And it feels nice too. The handle's coming out awesome, exactly how I pictured it in my head. Now, you just gotta put the finishing touches on it. Having my wife pop in now and then is definitely a motivation.
Hey,
Hey,
I got the diamonds.
sweet. I thought it would really make the handle pop if I can set these 4 diamonds in it. Day 4 in the books. It's been a lot of fun, and can't wait to see this thing go through the testing, and hopefully I come out on top.
I'm making a Tabar-Shishpar. I'm making everything 1/2 inch bigger on every dimension so that if I have to grind back, I still make the minimums. I got a lot of metal to cut, 144 pieces total. I'm making the weapon out of Damascus because it could be the thing that tips the judges in my favor. The weapon was made to smash armor and break skulls, so it needs to be strong enough yet light enough to be an effective weapon. I got all the forging done, everything forged into rough shape. So far, so good. The 5 pieces have to be consistent, so when you look at that mace, everything's perfect. All in a row. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm ahead of schedule. Finally done shaping. Now it's time to heat treat. What could go wrong? All the work so far is coming down to this step. If I don't get this right, the rest of the time will have been for nothing, really. Okay, axe head's going in. I got the heat treating done. I couldn't be happier. It's time to start grinding things to shape. So we're cruising downhill from here. Yeah. For 3 days, I was thinking everything is going too darn smooth. Something's gonna happen, and it did. I found 2 cracks. Right now, I'm looking at 2 options. I can try and make this one work, or start over, make a new one. I may be able to save this blade. I'm gonna cut this out right like this. I could cut around the first crack and grind out the one on the top. I'm not taking any chances with this. I don't want to have it fail on me. So I'm gonna give this thing the toughest test that I could give it. I think it'll be good.
Bladesmiths, welcome to the kill test. To find out what kind of lethal damage your weapon will do, I will take your weapon to deliver multiple lethal blows on this ballistics dummy. Kyle, you're up first. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
All right, Kyle, let's talk about your weapon here. I was worried about the finger welds that you had there, that they would be an issue, especially when I'm punching. No issues there. I like the fact that as it gets slippery, it gave me a very good grip. Overall, it is a beautiful piece, and your weapon will kill.
Oh, yeah.
Mark, you ready?
Mm-hmm. Let's see it.
Let's do this. Well, Mark, it is sharp. That chopped right into the chest cavity, breaking a bone. This axe dug in and gutted him. Your mace definitely will crush. You can see the breaking bones inside. Your weapon will kill.
Thank you.
All right, bladesmiths, welcome to the strength test. To test the strength and durability of your Vajra-Mushtis, as well as their overall construction, I'll be stabbing and punching into this sheet metal and chain. Kyle, you're up first. You ready for this?
Yep.
All right, Kyle, in this strength test, your 2 long blades held up great. The center blade here took some chipping on that chain. I'm looking at the grain in there, and it's pretty big. I would have liked to have seen that refined. But in general, these 2 blades held up well. Nice job.
Awesome. Thanks, Ben.
All right, gentlemen, this is the strength test. Now, to test the strength and durability of your Tabar-Shishpars, I'll be using all parts of it to strike this suit of armor. Mark, you're up. You ready?
Yes, I am. Let's see it.
Edge is still perfect. No chips, no rolling. Well, the hammer gave that armor a nice dent, didn't take any damage. Mace is fine. The guy inside there was not happy.
All right, bladesmiths, we know your weapons can heal, and we know they are strong. Now it's time to find out just how sharp they are. To find out, we'll take your weapons and deliver some stabs and slices on these spice bags. Kyle, you're up first. You ready for this?
Yep.
Let's do this. All right, Kyle, let's talk about your weapon. It is comfortable. It's a good fit on my hand. It's got a pointy enough tip over there, but with that one piece where you're missing some edges, it was more of a jagged cut. When it came to stabbing and slashing on both weapons on each end, it'll cut. Good job.
Thank you, Doug.
Mark, are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your weapon's nice and light for a weapon that looks as heavy as this is. You can see that this just went right through the ribs. This is definitely a cutter. Good job.
Thank you.
2 blades, 1 champion. You decide the winner. Forged in Fire, War of Weapons.